I mean, something go talk to her and find some signs of impairment. Sounds good.
We get a lot of questions and comments about suing. I'm Adam Rossen with the Rossen Law Firm, and in this video we're going to talk about a false DUI arrest. It's an old video that we shot and posted to our channel about 3 years ago, but I didn't give any real case analysis on this, and it was such a popular video that I wanted to redo this with some full case analysis. Now, before we do, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you don't already subscribe, hit the notification button, like this video, comment. It really helps the channel out. We want to make sure that good people know what really is going on with police officers across the country, but especially in South Florida. So let's jump into this right now.
All right, what signs of impairment that's going to do the supplement for that part of it?
Say again?
Signs of impairment. That's.
I didn't observe any signs of impairment. I mean,
Yeah, I really didn't.
the general area smells of alcohol, but
Yeah. So why am I here? Is my because I can't. Because who requested me? Hey,
I'll be the one to you. What?
You know
How
why?
would you get home and how did you get
Because she hit his car. I mean, something go talk to her and find some signs of impairment. Sounds good.
What this is this is a body-worn camera video from the police from a DUI. Well, first of all, a DUI didn't happen this day, right? It was St. Patrick's Day, 2018. It's in downtown Fort Lauderdale on Himmershey Street. It's a giant party. The streets are closed. There's plenty of police officers there. And the sergeant has his police car blocking traffic. So what our client does is she's trying to maneuver through to leave. And as she's trying to maneuver through the blocked roadway by this officer, she gently bumps the sergeant's car. So she stops, they stop her, they talk to her, she talks to them, and lo and behold, they call a DUI unit. And the Fort Lauderdale Police Department, they have what they called a specialized DUI task. We don't really think it's specialized. We think there's nothing special about them. We handle cases against them all the time and win all the time, but they only handle DUI cases. Now, the DUI arresting officer comes on scene and he starts talking to the two officers. Now, the DUI officer has body cameras. Actually, everybody at this point in Fort Lauderdale Police Department, they have body cameras, but they're supposed to turn their body cameras off for what they call case discussion. Basically, we're not supposed to see what they're talking about. Now, this has been a big issue for defense attorneys because we want the body cameras rolling at all times and never stop. But their policies and procedures allow them to stop to talk. On this particular incident, the DUI officer thought everybody's camera was off. He actually made sure that his camera was off. Well, there were two other officers doing off-duty detail. They're not DUI cops. They were just there to, they were getting paid by the city, basically overtime, really good money, to be there and help during St. Patrick's Day. And they're sitting there, and the DUI officer comes up and he goes, "All right, guys, why am I here? What do we got?" And they're like, "Well, she hit Sergeant's car."
Signs of impairment.
Did anybody see signs of impairment?
I didn't observe any signs of impairment.
And they're looking at each other, and you see one officer give this look, turn his head and kind of give this, quizzical look, as in, no, not really, right? How else can you interpret that look? The DUI guy goes, "Well, I can't just go up to her and talk to her." Why? Because this is an illegal detention and an illegal investigation, unless you guys see some signs of impairment. Does she smell like alcohol? And they go, "Well, the whole place smells like booze. Why am I here?" And then they start laughing and they say, "Because she hit Sarge's car." And the DUI cop goes, "Well, somebody's got to go back there and talk to her again to find something."
I mean, something go talk to her and find some signs of impairment. Sounds good.
Basically, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, smell alcohol on her breath, look for bloodshot, watery eyes, say something so then I can investigate and do a DUI investigation. And that's what happened. And so they send the other guys back. Now, this is off the camera clip that we showed, but they go back, they talk to her again. They say, "Yeah, now, 10, 15, 20 minutes later, we smell alcohol. Now we think this is something real." So of course, he goes back, he talks to her, he has her do the field sobriety exercises, he arrests her for DUI. At this point, she says, "This is BS. I'm not cooperating anymore." And we get a hold of this and we read the police report. mentions nothing about this conversation, mentions nothing about any doubt of DUI or any doubt if there was any odor of alcohol in her breath at all in the beginning when two officers spoke to her in great detail. None of that. This report makes it seem like our client's wasted. So what happens? Well, a little bit of luck involved because we didn't know that these camera angles existed because they were never supposed to exist. We got them in discovery. We reviewed every single thing with precise detail. And we looked at each other, and our attorneys, and we said, wow, oh my God. And we used this and leveraged this into a complete dismissal of the case. Now, this particular client didn't want to sue the police. She just wanted this to be over with. And we can't force clients to go ahead and sue if they don't want to. So it was unfortunate on that end because I would have loved to have handled that for her and really pushed forward on that. I think her rights were completely violated. But tell us what you think about the DUI cop, just in general. This has been such a popular video for us that I wanted to give more of a deeper case analysis behind this. Subscribe, hit the notification button, give us comments on this. We want to hear from you. Remember, the Rossen Law Firm, we're criminal and DUI defense attorneys in South Florida. This is what we do all day, every day. 754-206-6200.